In Nashville, we celebrate Japanese culture with Sakura season. And this year, Blackbird Theater kicks off this one-month celebration with a production of Pacific Overtures. We'll learn more about this East meets West historic tale on this week's Arts Break.
Listening on the silver birch like my lady's tears.
Pacific Overtures is a musical by Stephen Sondheim. It's not about love or romance, which is a typical storyline for a musical. It's actually about the first contact between Japan and America in 1853 and the wave of westernization that follows.
Sondheim thinks like a dramatist. If the characters aren't developing, by the end of the song, something's wrong. A lot of times in a traditional musical, a song may be an interlude that breaks into the story, and then you pick it up where they left off. But in Pacific Overtures, all of the dramatic qualities and elements, the development of the characters, the development of the plot, comes through the music and lyrics that Sondheim creates. And that's a unique quality of his shows.
It's called a bowler hat.
One of my favorite songs in the show is called A Bowler Hat. The two characters are going through several years of their lives, and both are developing in different ways.
You follow the life of Kayama, a samurai who has now taken up with the Westerners, and you see how he becomes less of a traditional Japanese man and more of a kind of a global citizen. And it's not completely positive along the way, but you race through 30 years of his life in one song.
The other man is pursuing the past rather than the future. And that contrast is a very exciting scene.
I'm going to try to white you out a little more.
Pacific Overtures draws from several Japanese traditional theater styles. Very white face, pronounced eye makeup. We see it with geishas and we see it with these warrior figures. We wanted to keep some of the kabuki styles and yet find a good balance point where we wouldn't alienate American audiences who aren't very familiar with some of the other kabuki conventions.
I love that, Hannah, that's beautiful.
If you love musical theater and you want to see something that you've never seen before, Pacific Overtures is the show for you. It's never been produced in Nashville, and you probably won't get another chance to see this anytime soon.
Blackbird Theater's production of Pacific Overtures runs through February 18th at Lipscomb University's Shamblin Theater. For more information, visit us online at wnpt.org/arts.
This NPT Arts Break is made possible by the generous support of the Ingram Charitable Fund and a grant from the Tennessee Arts Commission in cooperation with Metro Arts.